Phil Taylor's greatness will never be surpassed.
And he is still the Grand Master at the Grand Slam. Michael van Gerwen is a phenomenon.
He'll take on anyone and know he can win.
What a performance from this Dutch darting juggernaut.
After 9 days of fierce competition, just 2 men are left standing. It's a battle to decide who is the Grand Master of the Grand Slam. A very warm welcome to the final of the 2015 Singerbeer Grand Slam of Darts from the Civic Hall here in Wolverhampton. It's a showdown between the 2 biggest stars in world darts. Michael van Gerwen, the 26-year-old Dutchman chasing his first ever Grand Slam title, takes on Phil the Power Taylor, hoping to lift this crown for a 7th time. It's a race to 16 legs. The winner walks away with £100,000. Hello, good evening. There is some atmosphere for the final here in Wolverhampton. When the best player in the world faces the best player there has ever been, you're guaranteed fireworks. Who will be celebrating, Taylor or van Gerwen? Wayne and Eric are here. Eric, it's the dream final.
Yeah, it's a dream final for all of us at Sky and for everybody at home. This is what we wanted to see. Phil Taylor's only holding 1 major title and he's playing Michael van Gerwen, the new reigning world #1. So if he does lose his last title, it would be fitting that it went to Michael. Should be a great game. Right,
Taylor, offer your peril though, Wayne.
Well, yeah, people have done it in the past, and I was one of them back in 2012 when he goes and wins the Worlds. And look, the man has got a talent that no one has ever seen the like of until now. Michael van Gerwen is right up there with Phil. But Phil Taylor has won this 6 times. He knows how to win it. He knows how to win a long drawn-out game in the afternoon and perform again. Michael van Gerwen has never won this. He wants it more than anything until we come to the Worlds. He's got to control those emotions. Phil Taylor finished the semi-finals so strong. Michael van Gerwen will be thinking, how have you got this energy? How have you got this passion at the age of 55? If you write Phil Taylor off, which Michael van Gerwen will not do, it'd be silly for anyone to do so.
There's 1 or 2 Phil Taylor fans in the house tonight.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think he's going to get a lot of cheering on tonight. But he'll need that. As Wayne said, he's got to start off the way he finished the semi-final. The last 13 legs he played lovely. He averaged about 107, 108. And he must start off that way against van Gerwen. If he starts off slow and van Gerwen gets in front of him, he'll be gone. He won't catch him.
Let's show you how Phil the Power Taylor made it through to the final.
Winning the group was good. Well, that was my intention, to be quite honest with you. That's what I wanted to do. You know, it's not easy. You're playing good players. If you can get through, then obviously you get the runner-up of the group. So, in theory, you're getting the lesser player, but not this day. It doesn't make any difference. Against Terry, it was a weird game, really. It was not a good game. It was one of them games when I was lucky to get through.
The ball has seen red. 4-0 to Terry Jenkins.
And all of a sudden I've come back to 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4.
Is this the start of a power renaissance? Ball. Oh, double 16 for the match then. And he's won it from somewhere. Phil Taylor has dug himself out of a huge hole here at the Grand Slam.
It was just one of them games, and that's sometimes you have to have them games to win titles. I knew Robert had his little problems. He'd been in, emergency. He's had a chest infection. He's got a bad foot. So I knew he was struggling a little bit.
This is old school Phil Taylor.
Bullseye for a Roof Razor. Oh my word! There you go.
But then you've got to take advantage of that. Not by cheating, not by doing anything on him, but you've just got to take advantage of that.
Roberts played okay, but he's just been battered, bullied even, by a rampant Taylor.
Phil Taylor completes a darting demolition job on Robert Thornton.
Barney's a bit like a Mark Webster. It doesn't really matter what the score is, because he's going to come back at you.
And Raymond van Barneveld has the early lead in this clash of the Tungsten Titans.
So you've got to watch him up and you've got to play. You've got to keep your consistency right to the very end. If you don't, he'll come back and he'll beat you.
5 legs of darts, which have put Phil Taylor very firmly in the driving seat. Yes, and Phil Taylor has once again proved he's the daddy.
Michael's a good player, of course he is. I mean, he's world number 1. He ain't no muppet, is he? I mean, he's going to go up there and he's going to play well. I think between me and Michael, it's either going to go 2 ways. It's either going to be an absolute blinder, or it's going to be an absolute blinder.
It came good at just the right time against Barney this afternoon.
That's right. I said the first 15 legs they was both struggling, then they were averaging 91, 92. Then the last 13 legs they both played well, and Taylor come out on top. And that's the way he's got to start off the final. He cannot have that little lapse against Michael van Gerwen, because Michael van Gerwen is not having a lapse for 5 legs. He's averaging over 105 all the way through 108 through the tournament. So Phil Taylor's got to come out here, all guns are blazing to start with. The first 10 legs, the worst Taylor can be is 6-4 down. If he's further behind than that, he will not come back. And he knows that. He's done this time and time before against all the players. He's beat them all. He knows what he's got to do. He's been sitting down here the last 2 or 3 hours, having a 15-minute practice, sitting down, thinking about it. He knows how to beat this kid. He's beat him before. It's not as if he hasn't beat him before. The last major final he played him in, he beat him. He made him cry. Whether he makes him cry tonight, we'll find out. I don't think he will, but he will try his best.
What is about his opponent, Michael van Gerwen? He's dropped just 16 legs on his way to the final.
I played well all games, to be fair, in the group, and I'm really glad I did. So I'm feeling well, I'm feeling confident, I'm playing really well as well. Steve Beans is never an easy match, but I really love to play him.
Van Gerwen has been literally unbeatable.
He will not be contained.
I did the right thing at the right moment.
Michael van Gerwen has produced a darting masterclass to blow Steve Beaton out of Wolverhampton.
Even he said afterwards, Michael's a bad boy, ruthless. Last year I lost against Kim Huybrechts in the Grand Slam of darts, and this year exactly the same draw come up in this year quarterfinal, so I was desperate to win that game.
Good grief. Monstrous darts.
I think I played one of my best performances ever, and I blew him off the stage.
The bulldozer, Michael van Gerwen, is just knocking Kim Huybrechts out of the way.
I put him back in his place. That's how they say it, isn't it?
What a way to win it. What a performance from this Dutch darting juggernaut.
He's a big talented player, and we all need to watch out for him in the upcoming few years.
Van Gerwen favourite, you would think. He is now. Double 18. Wow, Van Gerwen with a 147. Bang, bang, bang. Well, another big blow struck by Michael van Gerwen. Can he win it in style? Of course he can! The world #1, showing why he is the very best in the business.
My scoring power wasn't there, but who cares? I'm still in the tournament, and I won this game. I played so far all finals of the year, but I want to win this one because I never won this tournament before. Phil's an amazing player, but he didn't win any of the last 7 majors, and so I don't need to be afraid of anyone, and I never will be afraid of anyone. I don't want to get nervous tonight. I just want to throw my own game, what I did the other couple of games, and I just need to believe in myself. And I believed in myself when I started this tournament, and I never will give that up.
Wayne, he has so much self-belief these days.
Because he's got so much ability, he's got so much confidence. He knows that right now he is the best player in the world. But what he also knows is that he's got an opponent in Phil Taylor, and Eric hit the nail on the head. He knows that he can lose to him. I don't actually think that he thinks he can lose to anyone else. He will go into this with confidence, but wary of Phil's ability, which you have to be. and I keep harping back to the second half of that semi-final. If Phil can have that belief and Michael have that in his mind, it could be closer than you think. Eric come out with a brilliant point earlier. It's not just a darts match, it's also played in the mind as well. For me, Michael is the best player, yes. But does that mean he's going to win? No.
Give us a little flavour of what the players are feeling right now, Eric.
Right, they've all been getting ready. The last hour's the worst. And then you keep looking at your watch every 15 minutes. They're all prepared, they're ready now, they're walking around the stage now, listening to us. And they just want to get on here and get that first leg going.
Cheers, boys. After 9 days of competition, it has come down to this, the final of the 2015 Singer Beer Grand Slam of Darts.
We living in that 31st century, futuristic fly. The penthouse is the projects and everybody flies.
Bullseye! What an amazing finish! But that's it! You kill from cycle! Brilliant, brilliant Taylor!
To have all that power.
Van Gerwen stands on top of the world of darts!
Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
Taylor, devastating! Oh! Mighty Michael Van Gerwen!
Is the sport of darts entering a new era?
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Swimming Hall, Wolverhampton! Standing room only, we are packed to the rafters. This is officially the hottest ticket in sport. The Professional Darts Corporation now presents the final of the Singer Beer Grand Slam of Darts, coming to you live on Sky Sports from the great city of Wolverhampton! Time to meet